One of Chicago's most exciting architectural masterpieces is the new eco-friendly modern wing at the Chicago Art Institute. Our next TV Soul of Green correspondent, Bianca Alexander, takes us behind the scenes with Dina Griffin, one of the architectural pioneers behind the design.
Hi, I'm here at the Art Institute, where we're going to get a VIP tour of the modern wing from one of the masterminds behind the design, Dina Griffin.
You are not allowed to look at art. You're only allowed to look at the building. Let's go. I'm president of Interactive Design Architects here in Chicago. A 10-person architecture firm. We do institutional projects, museums, zoos. We do schools, libraries. The Art Institute has an extensive collection of art that is not on display because of their lack of space to exhibit. And the modern wing was the solution to part of that problem. The building was designed to house the modern collection, which is dated from the 20th century and on.
Art inspires function, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. It does. The Art Institute selected Renzo Piano Building Workshop out of Paris to design the project. And since they are a foreign architect, they required an architect of record to assist Renzo's office, and we were chosen as that architect. The building itself is approximately 260, 270,000 square feet. Very large footprint. This building meets a lot of green design, or is categorized as green design for very general reasons. The building was awarded LEED Silver as a certification.
What makes the modern wing so green is its energy efficiency, which qualified it for LEED certification, an acronym which stands for Leadership in Energy and Environmental Design. So what's your favorite piece in here?
Honestly, I haven't looked much at the art. You're always whisking past, never ever being able to stop and just take a look.
Well, maybe we can take a little walk and let you stop and smell the roses and look at some of the art in this beautiful space.
That would be great.
Dina took me on a tour of the building to show me how this stellar example of 21st century architecture is also good for the planet.
The eco part is really on the top, and that's really the flying carpet, because you can't have art displayed with direct sunlight. We need yet another layer of protection, and that's where the flying carpet comes in. And if you look up, you can see the fins of the flying carpet are actually oriented north towards Millennium Park. It diffuses the galleries with enough light so that we can keep the lights off during daylight hours. The fact that the building is covered in Indiana limestone, it's considered local, one state away. You're not burning fuel to get the product to us. There are a lot of finishes in the building that are low emission, so they're not off-gassing. The shades are automatic, so they detect light. You tell a curator, we're not going to have lights on in the gallery all day, you know, and the whole purpose of us being here is to look at their beautiful art.
Right. Perhaps what's most remarkable about this project is that the architect of record was a certified minority and woman-owned business run by a black woman who is just one of 250 African-American female architects in a field of over 120,000. Her hand in this design masterpiece in a city known the world over for its architecture is just another example of how Dina Griffin is a true pioneer at the top of her game.
I run the firm, I do the managing, I do the accounting, I do the IT, and plus, you know, the little HR things that come up, pursuing without major renovation, and that's what we're trying to avoid. Plus, working on projects. We exist, matching existing. I like seeing my work being built. I mean, that's really, that could all be ego, but I like seeing a finished product, being able to drive by and see something that I created or that our firm created is very rewarding, and that's what I like most about being in the design profession. Interactive design is on there, and
Which is you.
Which is us, and it's rare that an architect of record gets their name on a cornerstone.
And now it's set in stone.
Set in stone. Very exciting. I have to touch it.
Yeah, touch that. You got your proppers.
I know. It's great. It's wonderful.
I'm Bianca Alexander for Soul of Green on Next TV. Building.
It's fun.
We'll be right back.
This segment was brought to you by the Black McDonald's Operators Association of Chicagoland and Northwest Indiana, committed to empowering minds, building leaders.
And ComEd.